Richard Ramirez. Richard Ramirez, known as the Night Stalker, was one of America's most terrifying serial killers, responsible for a series of brutal murders, sexual assaults, and home invasions in California during the mid-1980s. Born on February 29, 1960, in El Paso, Texas, Ramirez's early life was marked by violence, abuse, and exposure to horrific influences, including his cousin who was a Vietnam War veteran and showed him photos of the atrocities he committed during the war. These experiences shaped Ramirez into a sadistic and remorseless killer. The killing spree. Ramirez's crime spree began in earnest in 1984 and continued until his capture in 1985. His method of operation was chilling and varied. He would break into homes at night, often through unlocked windows or doors, and attack his victims while they slept. Ramirez used a range of weapons, including guns, knives, hammers, and his bare hands, to kill, often brutally assaulting and mutilating his victims. His attacks were marked by a deep sense of cruelty, and he frequently left satanic symbols at the crime scenes, which added to the public's fear and media frenzy. His victims ranged in age, gender, and background, which made him particularly difficult to track down. Ramirez's ability to evade capture while leaving behind a trail of death and terror earned him the moniker the Night Stalker. Capture and trial. Ramirez's reign of terror came to an end on August 31, 1985, when he was captured by a group of civilians in East Los Angeles after being recognized from a widely circulated mugshot. His trial, which began in 1988, was one of the most publicized in American history. The evidence against him was overwhelming, including eyewitness accounts, fingerprints, and physical evidence linking him to the murders. He was convicted of 13 counts of murder, 5 counts of attempted murder, 11 counts of sexual assault, and 14 counts of burglary. In 1989, he was sentenced to death. Throughout the trial, Ramirez showed no remorse and even reveled in the attention he received, often flashing a pentagram drawn on his hand and making demonic statements in court. His behavior further solidified his image as a man driven by a deeply twisted and malevolent mindset. Legacy. Richard Ramirez's case remains one of the most infamous in the annals of American crime. His crimes not only exposed the vulnerability of people in their own homes but also led to widespread fear across California during his active years. The Night Stalker has since become a symbol of ultimate evil, and his story continues to be explored in books, documentaries, and true crime media. Ramirez died of complications related to B-cell lymphoma while on death row at San Quentin State Prison on June 7, 2013. His story serves as a chilling reminder of the depths of human depravity and the lasting impact of terror inflicted by one man on a community.